On the Modi surname defamation story, exactly a week after Gujarat High Court dealt a blow to Rahul Gandhi, the Congress leader yesterday approached the top court in this case. Rahul has challenged the Gujarat High Court's order that refused to put on hold his conviction and a 2-year jail term in the 2019 defamation case. The High Court in its verdict held Rahul's conviction as just and proper, taking note of at least 10 criminal defamation cases pending against him. Denied relief by the High Court, now top court will be Rahul's last hope. A stay on his conviction is crucial for him to reclaim his Lok Sabha membership.
We are very hopeful that we will get the relief from Supreme Court. Strong structure should be passed against the judges of Surat and Gujarat High Court that they had not discussed the subject, the merit of the subject. Court says that there have been 10 cases against Rahul Gandhi. Was this issue before the hearing? Not at all. The material part was not considered. But Supreme Court is going to consider, I hope so.
Well, Times Now has accessed inside details of what grounds Rahul has cited in his challenge to the High Court's order. Sources say Rahul's appeal argues that the High Court verdict is erroneous and against all canons of fair play. The plea says that imposition of a 2-year sentence is too harsh and that the petitioner has no locus standi to file the defamation case. It further contends that malice, which is an important ingredient of defamation, has not been proven. Reacting to Rahul's appeal in the Supreme Court, the BJP said it's a legal matter and the courts will settle it.
After Mr. Rahul Gandhi's pleas were rejected by the Gujarat High Court, as any litigant, he has the full opportunity to come before the Honorable Supreme Court. And now it is up to his lawyers to argue the case and for the Honorable Supreme Court of India to see whether they see merits in those arguments or not. And that is not a political issue, it's a legal remedy available to any Indian citizen.
We'll be getting some fresh updates on this case. We're given to understand that Rahul Gandhi has in fact made some pointed questions as far as this appeal is concerned. Times Now has accessed Rahul's appeal, and in this particular appeal, Rahul Gandhi asks, how can political satire be moral turpitude? How can people be jailed for questioning the government? Harish is joining us with more details. Harish, Rahul Gandhi also in the appeal says throttling of free speech, expression and thought.
Yes, good morning. That's right. In the appeal filed in the Supreme Court, Rahul Gandhi has questioned the refusal of the Gujarat High Court to stay the conviction, which is very important for him to come lift the disqualification against him, and it would have paved way for his reinstatement of Lok Sabha MP. So now in the appeal filed in the Supreme Court, Rahul Gandhi says his question, how come all thieves have Modi surname, was a political satire questioning the handling of economic offenders and corruption in the country. And if political satire were to be held to be base motive, then any political speech which is colorfully critical of the government or any other political party or involves just a second.
Right.
It involves a turn of phrase in the course of a vigorous political speech would become an act of moral turpitude. This would completely corrode the foundations of democracy. It is well established that political satire is a device to expose popular personalities and their misdeeds through the exploitation of physical or mental states or politically embarrassing events. It goes on to say, a political speech in the course of democratic political activity, critical of economic offenders and also of Sri Narendra Modi, has been held to be an act of moral turpitude, inviting the harshest punishment. Such a finding is gravely detrimental to democratic free speech in the midst of a political campaign. It is respectfully submitted that the same will set a disastrous precedent, wiping out any form of political dialogue or debate which is remotely critical in any manner. The phrase moral turpitude has been misapplied in this case, which is not one relating to any heinous offense. This is not murder, rape or other immoral activity, and expressly cannot apply to an offense where the legislature thought it fit to provide for a maximum sentence.
Those of course are important pointers from Rahul Gandhi's appeal. Quickly before we let you go, Harish, when is the matter going to be taken up? Any updates on that?
Yes, sources in Rahul Gandhi's legal team and most probably Abhishek Manu Singhvi will be arguing the matter for him have told the Times Now that tomorrow, that is Monday, 10:30, when the Chief Justice bench assembles, the legal team will make a submission before the Chief Justice of India, D.Y. Chandrachud, seeking an urgent hearing of this matter.
All right. Thank you very much, Harish, for getting us those details. We'll connect with you again on more updates in this story.